Hey, this is Anthony with RevZilla TV. We can watch, decide, and ride. Welcome to our detailed breakdown of the new Dainese Washville Slim Riding Jeans, available at RevZilla.com. The Washville Slim falls squarely in the middle of the Dainese riding jean food chain. You're looking at a Kevlar reinforced jean that's going to come with armor-ready pockets, but again, it's going to have a unique fit to it. It's the Washville Slim. It's what we consider not a skinny. It's not a regular 501 cut. If you notice, you have more room in the hips and the legs, and then it slims out as it goes down. It's really close to that Levi's 513. Keep that in mind. We're going to talk a little bit more about fit in a second. Now, if we look at it, 2 washes available, and I want to call out strongly, this is the dark wash. There are some other jeans in the Dainese line that are going to be dark, that are much darker. This is more of a washed or distressed dark wash. There's also a lighter version here as well. And you're coming around that $200 mark, and that's why I consider it to be in that mid-range. Mid-range from a protection side of things, mid-range from a function side of things, mid-range from a cost side of things as well. When we think about the protection scheme, you know, if you're stepping up from something like the Sunville, you're going to have full Kevlar in the knees. There's also going to be a pocket for Pro Shape armor that you can purchase separately. You don't have that option in the skinny. When you get into the hips, there's nothing in the hips. There's no Kevlar in the hips. There's no pocket for armor in the hips. You'd have to go up to the Bonneville for that or something like the D1, but you do get Kevlar all the way across the seat now. So fully reinforced, really taking that riding jean to the next level over some of the lesser expensive jeans from Dainese that are just a pop of Kevlar. This guy does have a full seat. Now, let's talk about that fitment. Hi, this is Brian, 6 foot, 195, 42-inch chest, 33-inch jeans waist. He's wearing a size 33 here in the Washville Slim. And you can see it fits him spot on. He's about a 35-inch belly button waist. If he was measuring his belly button for other riding pants, see, 32-inch inseam. And remember, these are meant to be hemmed. You do have some flexibility there. The inches are going to go up on the waist by 1-inch increments. The inseam is going to move its way up as well. But again, the fit's not going to be over the top from a skinny side of things, but you do have that taper to the bottom. It reminds me of the old D1, which tapered in at the bottom as well. It's a great cut for riding. If we look at it too, when you think about fit, you do have some gussets and some additional panels on the inside of the legs to make it be a little bit more comfortable if you are in that riding position. Keep in mind as well that we're going to ship for free over $39 if you're concerned about the fitment. And as always, subscribe to us at RevZilla TV. Click our logo. Leave me your comments, your questions, and your feedback. If you don't subscribe, we try to poison Hi, this is Brian all the time. You need to subscribe. Now, moving back into the jeans, some of the other features here. Notice, basic belt loops across the top. It's going to be a button fly with a button in your main connection point. Notice the rivets. They're Dainese motorcycle specific rivets. They're going to be flattened out. They're not going to scratch your plastic. They're meant to stay out of the way. And as you work your way down, you're going to see the stitching come into place. Again, this is holding that Kevlar in place. You have those externally visible stitches in place that are going to be visible. And again, that's where your Kevlar is starting and stopping. Now, if we think about the knees here, we talked about Pro Shape armor. It's Dainese's new style flexible rubber, CE rated, purchased separately, but it does have a pocket baked in. And you work your way down to the cuff. Notice that we have this bad boy flipped up. You actually have 6 inches. Turn to the side for me, HVB. We have 6 inches of reflectivity at the cuff at the bottom. You can hem it, but if you pop it up like that, you're going to get that nice safety feature that's going to be baked into the jean. If we look at the side profile, nice articulation here. Again, basic in its pockets design. Turn backwards for me there, HVB. You're going to see on the back side, the pockets are asymmetrical, which I actually really like. I like Dainese's new pocket design. And on the right side, you're going to get that Dainese synthetic leather strip that's going to have the Dainese logo as well. And you can see how things curve at the back here, the way that the jean is articulated. It is a riding jean and it is a slim fit, so it's meant to hug your body. Come back around to the front for me. Remember, in the Dainese line, you're going to have that Sunville skinny, which is the skinny jean. You're going to have your Washville Slim, and then you're going to, from here, go into your Bonneville and your D1, which have a different protection scheme that are going to come stock with armor potentially as well. Keep that in mind. The next step in your journey is to click right here, read other rider reviews of the Washville Slim riding jean from Dainese at RevZilla.com. You don't have to take my word for it. As always, we'll ship for free over $39. If you want to talk to a gear geek, see us at RevZilla.com or 877-792-9455. Thanks for watching our detailed breakdown. Remember, subscribe to us on the YouTubes. Keep Hi, this is Brian alive. I'm Anthony. We'll see you next time.